Yo, 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 how's it going, everyone? Welcome to episode 18 of Coffee Talk episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly. Last time, we made a lot of cop friends, and this episode, we might get arrested. I don't know why. Maybe they'll find out we're an alien, I have no idea. Although, they're not the people that are after the alien. It's the MIB or something?
The spooks.
Yeah. But they have like an actual acronym in this game. It's like, I'm pretty sure it was like MIB or something. Men in Black, but not actually. Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
BIM.
What is it?
I don't remember. I do know there's an acronym, I just don't remember what it was.
No, but I'm trying.
It wasn't MIB because that's literally a show.
I was trying to make it funny, and IBS. Irritable bowel syndrome. That's what it is. Anyway, so we've been introduced to two new characters, Detective Dooley and Officer McQueen, both voiced by yours truly, as in Brent, and not me, because Officer Georgie, god damn that voice. That voice. Anyway.
You're literally holding the receipt from the donut shop. That's why they paid you the big bucks, Detective.
Oh, Detective McQueen and Officer Dooley got those wrong.
So, what did I miss? We're talking about getting rid of Officer Williams' fear of ghosts?
Hey.
Ghosts? Yeah, you're afraid of them, right, Dooley? Holy crap, I screwed up my voice.
I know, man, it's...
No idea. Never met one. We stopped a ghost riot? Ghosts aren't real. So you don't need to be scared of them easy. There you go, I guess. Sorry, that wasn't much help.
Nah. What you said, that they're just like us. That's a good thing to be reminded of.
Exactly. They used to be alive, just like us. As long as they don't try to eat, possess, violently murder you, you should be fine.
Very reassuring.
Just talk to them. Feel their culture, listen to their issues, and special wails.
Spectral wails.
I read that, and then I'm like, I gotta keep going. I saw that. I'm like, no, that's wrong.
Also, another problem that can be fixed with communication. Every problem in this game works and is fixed if you talk.
Treat them like any other person. See what's on the inside. Nothing, because they're spectral.
You can see through them.
Which should be easy since you can see through them.
I didn't even read that before I said that. That's funny. I thought you didn't believe in ghosts.
It's best not to overthink anything he says. I certainly don't.
Yeah, well, thanks for the advice.
I'm gonna make this Dooley dude just like wishy-washy in every voice he uses.
Oh, nice, that's great.
Because he's like, just being
he just doesn't care.
Sass and just like in making fun of other one, poking fun.
We'll say consistently inconsistent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll help.
Our pleasure. Now, Dooley, I think we should read that case briefing and find out why we're here. I already did. Oh, turns out we were meant to arrest the person driving that taxi. Instead of taking it all the way to Seattle, yes. Why? The driver was a chupacabra.
The chupacabra? Because he drives a cab?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Okay. Let's get out of here, Dooley.
That was so overdramatic. That was like he physically stabbed you or something. That pun was so bad that you got physical pain from it.
Good luck, officer.
Thanks, McQueen. A lot. You too, Officer Dooley.
Bye, guy. Good luck with your rat problem or whatever.
Hey, you guys need to buy something.
Bye, Coffee Wizard.
No, you guys need to buy something. Take care. But next time, buy something. Come on, every drink is the same price. You see what I made him? You could get the same thing. Didn't even buy a drink from me. That was quite something. Well, what do you know, Otto? Looks like my good luck is back. I'm feeling like $1 million now. I'm very glad you do. Hey, wait, if you're $1 million, can I steal you? Because I need to pay for this coffee shop somehow.
That means you can pay.
For the drinks that I give you free of charge because I'm afraid you're going to arrest me. Thanks anyway, Otto. I really did nothing much. Are you going to be okay? Okay enough to start thinking about what to do next. And never say anything again. Anyway, I'm done here for the night.
Just think about it.
Yeah, you have a good evening, all right. Please keep me updated, officer, and stay safe. Will do. Ooh, I wonder if this was a short night. All right, then. Maybe I'll go check the stock and... Oh, no.
Who is it?
Come on.
It's gonna be Sonic.
Is it? Who's it gonna be? I don't know. Nope, it's Riona.
Then Sonic, Lucas will be in here later.
But you never know. Maybe, well, probably. Miss Riona, welcome. Hello. How's the traffic out there? It's a mess. There is construction work taking place on Lenora Avenue. Oof. I can imagine the gridlock already.
It's 11 p.m. at night.
Yeah, man. Fortunately, I have no deliveries to make today. Well, that's great. I'm happy you're here. So, anything I can make for you this evening? I'd like something for my throat. I would too. After voicing Georgie for this long, yes, I would like something for my throat as well.
There must be a gridlock because there's a concert or something.
Oh, maybe it's one of Rachel's concerts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I would appreciate a cup of tea infused with some lemon and a touch of honey, which is kind of the exact same thing I just made for Georgie, except he did coffee with lemon and honey.
What do I think is gonna be?
I don't know. What do you think it's gonna be?
What is it gonna be? It's gonna be, cack. Something with a C.
Cack? It's gonna be some cack?
Completely wrong.
Wow. We don't have any items to give, right?
Midsummer Night's Dream.
I guess that's gonna be it. A cup of warm Midsummer Night's Dream for you, miss. That's what we call it here.
I was thinking more of like something with like citrus or citron or that brand, I guess.
Oh, yeah, like Neo-Citron.
Yeah,
yeah.
I was thinking that.
Here's a warm cup of Neo-Citron. You owe me like $20 now. How whimsical. Wow, this sucks, Otto. This is terrible. It's wonderful. Sweet, but well balanced with the lemon, and the slight bitterness of the tea completes the taste. Thank you.
Everyone who comes to this place is like a connoisseur of drinks.
Oh yeah, for sure. They talk about how, I don't know, how much they know about what they want, and yet they are so hard to figure out what they want usually.
I go into one of these places and I'm like, all right, give me something with sugar.
Yeah, give me the girliest drink you have. Since I remember you did that one time when we went out for drinks.
And it was the dumbest thing I could do.
It was great. Well, I can't remember what they gave you.
I feel stupid about it now.
Oh my god.
That's fun. It's like, oh, this is fun.
Oh, this was years ago. Yeah. This is back when I was still like early 20s, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It was more like I felt stupid now about it because it's like I'm not a very social person, so I was like, girly drinks, that's what people call them, so just give me the girliest drink you got. And it's like, that's what I know. But then come to think of it, it's like, I know a lot of girls now that drink beer. And
oh, yeah.
That's crap. I hate beer.
Yeah, no, that's fair. By the way, you just missed Officer Georgie by a few seconds. Is that so? How is he?
She starts screaming.
Yeah. He's been thinking about what you said quite a bit, actually. Oh? He's currently dealing with plenty of clues he isn't used to. That's why he's hard at work at the moment. I see. Would you mind doing me a favor? Oh, what do you need? Could you give my contact information to him? You know I'm horrible at this. You know I'm horrible at giving information to people.
That's why we're a hive mind down here.
Yeah, right? Oh,
just don't act before I could say anything.
Yeah, I guess. We only connected via Bluetooth last time.
And our AI implants.
Oh? Oh, there we go. An email address and phone number are written on it belonging to Riona Sheeran, Ed Sheeran's sister. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, we got it. Boom, right there. It even says Riona in pixels. What I said a few days ago may have been a bit overwhelming. It is possible that I spoke more than was necessary. All because I couldn't help but feel a pang of bitterness knowing what happened to that tree. That's entirely understandable, though. But it is not my intention to interfere with his work. Didn't you know it's illegal to interfere with police work? As such, if he requires any assistance, please, do let me know. It is the least I could do, as I realize there would be plenty of difficulty obtaining information. ... Or, I mean, because Officer Georgie is a human. And we semi-physical beings have our own way of sharing information, such as... Information. I understand what you mean. Okay. I just do not wish to incriminate anything or anyone. It's fine, I get it. You're racist. I'm just kidding. I'm glad. Oh boy.
Speciest.
Oh, there you go. I'd say you've already helped him out in more ways than one. Sorry, did you say something? I was zoning out a little. No, nothing. I'll pass this off to him.
Oh, staring at the ghost?
Clearly you don't want to talk. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. There's a ghost here and she was staring at the ghost. Oh, dude, we're haunted. That's great.
More customers to buy stuff.
Dude, I know. If I can learn how to make non-physical drinks for people, holy crap, this is a business. Like, all I have to do is get customers in here, real life customers, and say, hey, you want to try this like non-physical drink? They give me money. I give them nothing. I don't give them a single thing, but I tell them it's there. It's fantastic. It's great. Wow. We just did it.
You just gotta get a ghost to be in on the job.
There you go, right? Yeah, because you can't see them and you can't communicate with them. I can say that. Yes, I love this. We'll hire Riona as our newest employee, and she'll be the go-to between the go. Dude, I love it. Let's just do this in real life. Screw it. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Bad traffic aside, how are you? I'm... to be honest, I've had a lot on my mind of late, and I don't know how to express it without sounding pathetic. Oh, you know I'm all ears. As I say to everyone, because I'm literally all ears. Yeah, please don't. I will hear it with all my ears.
Oh, we didn't look at our notifications. We got 3 new
Oh,
ones.
dude, we have so many notifications. Does anyone have anything to say? Oh, Hyde really likes us, though. Hyde's like, damn. Stories, okay. Rachel, a girl always has her secrets. That's true, I guess.
I like those secrets.
Lucas, top of the morning to y'all. Who does he think? He's a Jacksepticeye or something?
Hungover, but feeling awesome.
Oh, that's good. Myrtle.
I like that.
Oh, wrong one. There we go, Myrtle. Just spent almost 2 hours checking on the mobile games in the App Store. The amount of copycat games are just staggering. It's very true. Riona, no delivery today. Will resume tomorrow. Okay. Lucas, do you know why the
It's just right there in front of us when we look at our stuff.
As I'm reading this out, like, and I'm just like, oh, I don't care. Wow. Lucas, do you know why the satyrs from France are more musical than ones from America? Because they have French horns. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. Okay.
I wonder what the kind of people who are talking to a person and then they pull up like Facebook or Twitter and then read out the person they're talking to's tweets or
gross.
posts. And like, oh, what do you mean by that? It's like, I wonder if there are people like that.
You know what? Okay.
There has to be people like that.
You know what's funny? Is that description like of meeting somebody, bringing out your phone and looking them up and asking them about tweets? I swear to God, that's something Enoch would do. 100%. Our friend Enoch, if he was more into like the Twitter and social media, I think he could do that.
He's not really into it, so
no, that's the thing.
It's hard to say.
I think if he was, though, he would be the go-to. But I'm sure there are people out there who literally just like, you meet a person, they tell you their name, and you look them up, and you start like, oh, so you believe in this? Let's go through it. I pulled a U.
Nice.
I bashed my elbow on something.
I'm keeping my elbows in like the thing you're supposed to do when you throw a ball, I think.
Yes.
I don't remember. I forget what sport it does. Yeah. You're supposed to keep your elbows close to your body. Maybe I'm thinking of push-ups.
Basketball? Maybe basketball?
Probably.
Volleyball? I don't know. That may actually be part of the problem, I am afraid. Pardon? You know, I've held conversations with more individuals over the past week than I have in the past few years. Is that a good or bad thing? It's troubling.
Whatever, we're moving on.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry my coffee shop exists and that you choose to come here and you choose to communicate with people. Jeez. I don't mean it necessarily in a negative way. It's just...
Well, it's negative. You're saying that your social life was not very good the years before, so that's negative. You're talking about negative that way. So
Yeah.
Either way, you're talking about negative.
There you go. Yeah. I used to believe that I had had a settled life objective, but I have been doubting it lately. How come? I finally heard back from Miss Rachel yesterday. Oh, any good news? No. It was all terrible.
Very negative.
Our fields are admittedly quite different, so I was not expecting much. However, she provided me with some contacts who may be of assistance, even though they had no direct connection to the audience I am trying to reach. I see. She explained clearly why she thinks I should contact them, however, which I am thankful for. That's very thoughtful of her. So, what's the battle plan? How are you gonna kill him? I mean, it's a good thing I didn't say that when Officer Georgie was around. And why are you doubting yourself? In essence, the advice is to slowly increase my network to make myself known. Oh? Sounds familiar, doesn't it? You can probably guess my concern about it.
Being known.
Yeah, yes. I think so.
Existing.
I think so, but you could give me a refresher, just so I don't misunderstand. I feel like that would be a shortcut, so to speak. Right. She did, however, remind me of an important and humbling fact.
She wants to be unknown to immediately super famous. No in between.
I don't even know about... No, she wants to, like, do it herself, and she sees that using other people is a shortcut to getting famous. She wants everything... Basically, she wants to prove that she can do it herself. Kind of like us, being a YouTube channel who is only you and me. And
Yeah.
we're proving to everyone that we can do it too. And
But
then...
if we got help, we would take it.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, that's true.
So,
I mean, that's just for us, but if she doesn't want to, though.
Aaron, the Game Grump, said, like, we're going to promote you in our show. It's like, yeah, sure. Yeah, let's do that.
And then I will say,
Or
no,
Mr.
Aaron Hansen of Game Grumps,
Mr.
I do not want your handout.
And I'm like,
I'm just kidding.
it's like this channel is going for a split.
Yeah, right. You can be, you know what, okay, you can be the Rawkward and I'll be the gamer if we ever split. Oh, man. Or I'll just...
You be the rock and I'll be the word.
No, you be the rock and I will be the word. Or what? Who gets to be the gay and the mer? Because I mean, you gotta split
Rock
that too.
Word gay.
Word gay.
Sounds like a freaking pig Latin.
Oh my god, that's funny. And then you could be like the rockmer. Rockmer and anyway. What would that be? Well... Oh, but it's not guaranteed you'll get anything out of it, don't you think? Unless you're really, really sure the so-called shortcut is 100% gonna work. Because you'll have to do way, way more than just making a few calls and waiting for callbacks, you know?
By the sounds of it, she's afraid of failing.
I think
It's
she,
like-
yeah.
She doesn't want to take a shortcut and then fail.
Yeah, true.
It's what it comes across as, because like she wants to make sure it does work. But nothing's 100%. You just
That's
gotta
the
try.
thing. Yeah, nothing's forever. Go talk to Hyde again. Jeez. I'd say that's a decent impression of her. Oh, I didn't realize I was supposed to be doing an impression of Rachel. Oops. Thank you. After that, she told me a story about her early career experiences, both the good and the bad.
What about the ugly?
There was no ugly.
You got
It's only the good and the bad.
the Clint Eastwood of this thing.
Ugly does not exist in this universe. Everyone's beautiful.
I could believe that actually.
I mean, I haven't met an ugly character yet. Although we don't know what we look like, so maybe
Especially
we're the ugly character.
Georgie's always there.
Yeah, true. Georgie's beautiful.
Yeah, the most beautiful one of all.
I mean, there you go, right?
That's why he's a big part of it.
Yeah. Getting noticed is truly only the beginning. Then it is either a matter of letting your talent speak for you, or you go out there to develop connections with the right people. But not the left people, only the right people. Even then, there's still no guarantee of success.
Trump's everywhere.
Yeah, right. Wow. After listening to her explanation, I respect Miss Rachel's determination. I can certainly see how it worked out for her. But then I was left wondering whether Mr. Lucas meant something similar during our first meeting. Right. I thought it all sounded familiar. Will you try her suggestion then? I don't know. Is it difficult? No more difficult than sending reels to every audition I've come across. And being rejected by every single one. But for some reason, I feel conflicted about it. Speaking of Mr. Lucas, he and I also have continued our correspondence. He sent a dick pic to me the other day. And I said no thank you. Although...
It was fast.
Yeah, it was one of those classic Snapchats that only lasts for 5 seconds. I assume that's also how long he can last. Although, perhaps it was more like a necessity? Did something happen? He was... stuck? Pardon? Actually, he posted about it on social media last night. Oh god, okay, what did he do? Was this his whole hungover thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't check it from last night.
Hungover but feeling awesome.
You know what? We didn't check. I don't think we checked the thing yesterday. We were talking with Georgie. I don't think we checked it.
Yeah.
God darn it! The one time. Oh jeez.
Didn't like anybody's posts.
Oh? I might have seen it. Did you? I came across it when I was updating my schedule and responded out of concern. Then he called me, almost immediately. He was loud.
Drunk?
Yeah, all sounds in order. And extremely drunk? Really? He denied it at first. But it was too obvious not to notice. He told me he was walking aimlessly, deep in thought, and entered Kerry Park without realizing he had done so. Must have been some deep thinking he was doing, because I think it rained pretty hard last night.
Like now.
Yeah, like every day. Well, I wouldn't know. The bus to and from there is currently not operating after 10 p.m.
I find it funny that it's raining all the time and none of them are wet.
That's true. The only thing I can think of is, we'll have to check the next time. Okay, next time on the next day, you know how it shows the outside of the shop?
Yep.
See if there's any of those like
Overhangs.
undercover, yeah, the overhangs, yeah.
They don't have umbrellas either.
True that.
But either they like have a place that they're going to that's really close by that can go under those things, or the overhangs.
Yeah.
Or she screams at the rain and just kind of like goes away.
No, you know what? This is a universe where the air umbrella worked. Like it got really big and famous, and everyone has one of them. It fits in your pocket. It's great. Which is why I sent him a message informing him of that fact, as he seemed to be unaware of it. Right. So he called me to ask if there was any other mode of public transit nearby. Wouldn't it have been easier for him to just call a cab? He told me he wanted to know the city better.
Who's a cab?
A chupacabra.
Aha.
At midnight? Why not? After all, you operate your business after dark yourself. Touche. Perhaps he just didn't want to go home yet.
Touchy.
Gonna touch you. And I might be mistaken here, but I thought he doesn't like drinking. Wasn't it partying? Nevertheless, I think last night was quite different. It appears he had dinner with his team, and he needed the extra courage in order to negotiate with them about his proposed new direction.
Well, again, he could just do a thing on the side. He has time to do it, separate from what else is going on.
Yeah.
And then just kind of like, here's an extra thing I did. I'd like to do this.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. No financial burden to anyone else. Why wouldn't you do it?
Well, exactly, right? But he's like, oh, I should ask people if it's okay. Anyway, but then again, I don't know. Maybe because he's got like a manager and like a team and everything. So maybe he just, even if he puts in the work himself, like now they are like, no, don't do it, or something. I don't.
It goes against your brand.
Yeah, pretty much. Because now it's a brand and not just you. Yeah.
Weird.
I know. I don't agree.
I would say LTT wouldn't be what it is without being able to do multiple things.
True. Lots of real life examples.
Yeah.
I suppose it didn't go as expected. Perhaps. And I know that feeling all too well. Miss, However, he said he will keep negotiating until they reach a compromise. Well, that's good. Is it, though? I don't know, is it? Miss Rachel told me about the hoops she had to jump through at the beginning of her career with her teammates as well. Likewise, Mr. Lucas has to work hard to obtain approval from his team for his actions. How can they still be so positive? What do you mean? I just cannot picture myself convincing others to give me a chance like that. I almost wanted to ask, why do we have to be at the mercy of others in order to succeed or fail? Can't talent speak for itself?
I would say this feels more of a Japanese cultural thing rather than American. Because America would technically just do it.
True.
And they would just screw everyone else from doing it anyways.
Yeah.
But they would also like make sure the thing that they're doing normally is also going. So I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's how I think.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
You know, it's kind of funny because I'm actually thinking of Jack's films right now. Mm-hmm. You know how he was doing Yai like every day?
Yeah.
And everybody loved it, and then it got really popular, but he wanted to do Yai live.
Yeah.
And then that didn't. Well, he said when he announced, he's like, "This isn't going to interrupt Yai. Like, I'm still doing Yai and stuff, but I'm also going to do Yai live." And then it did interrupt Yai. And yesterday I asked you, is the series, just for in case anybody doesn't know that. But he did like a live version of it. And he's like, it's not going to get in the way of the regular ones. And then it did. And then he kind of
trailed off.
He trailed off and didn't really do.
He got bored of his own content.
Yeah.
So he did other stuff.
Yeah. But I think that's what they're thinking about, is that the manager, the team is there to analyze what would be good and not. Or at least to ensure that the regular series is still going, I guess.
Yeah, but if they don't try different things, they will get stale and boring.
True.
They will try, or if they don't, the person heading it will get bored and will not show interest.
And then we'll just stop.
And we'll just stop in the end, anyways.
Yeah. So it's that fine line of like, I want to try new things, but you can't be too restrictive. Or else, then they're going to get bored and be like, well, I don't want to do this anymore. Or like, I'm going to start my own thing again.
From what I understand about Japanese culture and the working places, like, you have to work towards the group. And in American culture, it's like you have to use the group to work towards personal growth or personal gain, I guess. Not growth, gain. So everything is like, hey, we got to use everything we have to attain what I want. It's like, and I find in Japanese things like we have to use my personal use to make sure everyone gets good stuff.
Yeah.
It's not that simple, obviously.
No, there's more.
But that's the gist of what I understand.
Yeah.
There's obviously more to it.
Yeah. Anyway, I should have stopped a long time ago, shouldn't I?
I should have.
Right. That's why it doesn't work that way. What do you mean? To let talent speak for itself, we would all have to have the same standards. I see what you mean.
But I don't hear it.
Art would cease to be art if it were standardized, wouldn't it? However, doesn't that imply that everything still depends on the whims of the individual judging you at that moment? How does someone like Miss Rachel or Mr. Lucas manage to be fine with that?
So it keeps sounding like she just doesn't want to fail. It's like she doesn't want to be put in a situation where she could fail.
Yeah. She wants guaranteed success. Basically, if she reaches out to somebody, she wants to know that it's gonna work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perhaps because they don't see it as the be-all and end-all. What do you mean? Rather than viewing them as judges with the authority to determine their fates, perhaps they simply see them as hills to either overcome or avoid, if that makes sense. Just a matter of perspective as to where the power lies. But it's not easy to climb those hills, especially if you've never done it before. Therefore, it's good to try and find out what works for you and ask for guidance or assistance even. Because no one can't possibly know every single way to overcome obstacles. or be able to safely recognize warning signs
Wait,
without
what?
first learning about
never
them
mind.
from others. Is that what you're trying to say?
I read that as recognize.
Recognize.
Right, it is recognize.
Recognize. I need some oregano for my oregonize. Anyway, you know what? On the next episode, we will continue talking to Riona.
I took that as recognize and oreganos and regamouth.
Regamouth. Wow.
Anyways.
Anyway, thank you for watching. If you like this episode, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, do the things you do for everyone else, but do it for us. And
See more of this.
Huh?
She sees more of this.
Oh, I see, and the audience will see more because we're finishing this game because we're getting there.
And I brought up that Rain earlier because her hair looks like it's very well styled.
It
does
is
not look wet at all.
She would have had a lot of hairspray, unless
Or
it is just
frizzy.
a natural
Or frizzy?
thing. I don't know,
Frizzy.
maybe.
You know, moisture makes things frizzy.
Yeah,
I think.
moisture.
I don't deal with hair stuff.
That's
I
true.
usually have short hair.
Me too. At this point, I used to have long hair, and now it's kind of like short to medium.
My hair just looks like a freaking helmet if I grow it out, so I don't like to.
Helmet hair.
Yeah.
That's great.